Welcome back, CSE 3200 Yukon Stores. We are in Chapter 10, Video 5. In Video 4, we implemented our view holder, and we did that with this line of code here. Now, we are in the file crime list adapter, and so we're supplied with this class declaration here, but we haven't done anything with it yet. We're going to start to do that in this video. We are going to start to implement the adapter and talk about the relationship between the recycler view and the adapter. All right, I laid this out so that the visual relationship on this slide and the next, which I'm going to go back and forth between, will match up quite a bit. All right, so the recycler view does not create the view holders itself. Instead, it asks the adapter to do that. So notice that the recycler view is responsible for asking the adapter to create the new view holder, and in response, the adapter is responsible for creating the view holder when asked. So let's take a look at a different visual that's showing you the same thing, the relationship and the conversation between the recycler view and the adapter. The recycler view says, hey, I need a new view holder, and the adapter says, okay, and it inflates the item view, creates the view holder, and passes it back. And that's where we're at this point. Notice that the recycler view is going to do that by the method onCreateViewHolder. Okay, to move on with our story, the adapter is a controller object that sits between the recycler view and the data set that the recycler view should display. So at this point, the adapter has passed back the view holder, and the recycler view will then ask the adapter to bind the view holder to an item from the backing data at a given position, in which the adapter will do that. It will bind the data to the view holders when asked. So that completes our conversation. So the adapter has passed back a view holder, and the recycler view goes, okay, well, please populate this view holder that I now have with the data at index 0, and the adapter goes, okay, and it gets the crime. In this case, for our application, it gets the crime and sets the text based on that crime. So we're going to go in and begin the process of putting in this adapter. So we're going to go to our class crime list adapter. Now we're going to add a constructor that expects a list of crimes as input and stores the list. So we need some parentheses here, and inside those parentheses, private val crimes of type list of crime objects. And between the parenthesis and the open curly bracket, we are going to put a colon, recycler view dot adapter of type crime holder, and then begin and end parentheses for that. Now at this point, we have an error, but that's because we have some methods that we need to implement, namely the onCreateViewHolder. So let's at least get that started before we end this video. Override fun. There are only 2 consecutive R's in override. Override fun on create view holder. All right, I've got some base code to start with, and we can leave that for a minute. Let's take a look at what else the crime list adapter wants. It also wants the onBind view holder, so let's begin that one. Override fun on bind view holder. There's 2 options here. What are they? It doesn't really matter which one we pick, because we're just going to leave it stubbed as soon as we get past this error, and we still have an error. And what does it want this time? Of course, it wants our final method that we are going to implement, get item count. So let's put that in. Override fun get item count. Okay, and we are going to leave this video here. In the next video, we will implement these 3 methods. And then after that, there'll be one final video in Chapter 10 to wrap things up. So I'll see you in the next video.